Hi all my smell good friends. I hope everyone's doing well. What you've tuned in for today is my second part 2 of my October melting basket. So if you missed part 1, I will try to link it above so you can find that quickly. Check that out, and that will include days 1 through 15 of the Patricia Gates Melting Challenge that I am following for the month of October. And this part 2 video will include days 16 through 31. So without further ado, let's get started. So once again, I will apologize for any glare on my glasses. I'm using my iPad to bring up Patricia Gates' prompts. If you are looking to follow her challenge, I will link her channel below. Check out her community tab. I also believe that she posts on Instagram the same challenge, so you can find her there as well. I don't remember exactly what her name is on Instagram, but I'm sure if you do a search for Patricia Gates, you'll find her. But like I said, I will link her YouTube channel below, and so you can check her community tab. Okay, so day 16, the prompt is melt something containing maple or brown sugar. I had to search hard, guys, because maple and brown sugar, well, maple especially, maple is one of my no-no scents. If I see it in something, I usually do not get it. The exception being Harper James has a number of her salty pretzel blends that have a little bit of maple in them. I think it's maple. I know caramel's in it. I think it's caramel, maple, and sugar cookie. I think she has that in a lot of blends. Those I get because I don't really detect like heavy duty maple. I'm just like not into maple scents. But interestingly enough, I like pumpkin pecan waffles. And speaking of pumpkin pecan waffles, I know that the Bath & Body Works candle has maple in it. I'm trying to think. Does it also have brown sugar? Let me see if I can find it. Pumpkin pecan waffles has maple syrup, golden waffles, pumpkin spice, and brown sugar. So interestingly enough, a lot of times something has maple, it also has brown sugar. Not always, but a lot of times it does because those scents kind of go hand in hand. So I had to dig a little hard because, you know, I do have brown sugar scents for sure, because I do pick up brown sugar scents if I think it'll be really covered or blended really well where there's a lot of other scent notes. And sometimes I'll just ask the vendor if, you know, how heavy that maple note is, or, you know, how heavy that brown sugar note is. So the first scent I picked up, because pumpkin pecan waffles does have maple and brown sugar, this is from Lavender and Speckles, apple pecan waffles. Excuse me. Jersey. Jersey has blessed us with her presence. So this has scent notes of pumpkin pecan waffles topped with Macintosh apples. Yeah, that Macintosh apple is very strong, so I'll be interested to see. Hopefully the pumpkin pecan waffles comes out a lot, because I do love me some bakery with my apple, so hopefully it'll come out a lot when it's warmed. And then I picked a number of retail wax because I really want to either try these, or, well, one's a try. One I've already tried, I need to finish. One's a try, and 2 of them, well, one's a love, and the last one is a scent that I just need to try because I've had it for a number of years now, and I just need to get through it. I don't even think it's offered anymore. So the first scent, and these all have either maple or brown sugar. Some have both. And I didn't write down the scent notes because they're all from Kringle Candle, and Kringle scent notes are like astronomically long, and I wasn't going to write all that down. But if you're ever interested in knowing the scent notes, you can reach out and ask me. I'll be happy to supply them because I do keep notes about them. So I'm happy to supply them. You can Google them. Either or works. So this scent here is from the Country Candle line. This is Praline Buttercream. And this is one that I have tried, and I have 3 cubes left. This, oh my gosh. I wasn't sure I would like this. And you definitely do get the maple for sure. And I do think brown sugar is in there as well. But this is so yummy. Performed very well. I loved it so much I went in and ordered the candle because Kringle Candle currently has fall candles for 30% off. And yeah, so I got the large one for like 21 and change. So that's Praline Buttercream. So I plan to finish that up. Next up, this is a new scent as part of the new fall line, and I highly debated not getting this, but I figured it's in a wax melt. It's no big deal. If I don't like it, it's not, you know, a bank breaker. So this is salted maple pumpkin. And the only reason I even entertained this was because a lot of people were saying that they weren't maple lovers and they enjoyed this. So I thought, okay, I'll try it. Again, you definitely get that maple. I will say it's kind of nice. So salted maple pumpkin. Looking forward to trying that. This is a favorite of mine, and it does have maple syrup in it. This is pumpkin waffles. So kind of like Kringle's version of pumpkin pecan waffles. And I actually like this version better. It just smells fluffier to me and more authentic, and I just love it. So pumpkin waffles. I plan to bring out my matching candle and have it that. And then this is the scent I talked about. It's been in my collection for a while, and I need to get through it. This is pumpkin French toast. And I believe this has both maple and brown sugar. Pretty brown wax. And yeah, still has scent. Looks a little old, kind of. Not too bad, but definitely doesn't smell as strong as it did when I originally got it. So I need to get through that. So that's pumpkin French toast. All of those by Kringle Candle, whether they be the country line or the Kringle line. 2 are the Kringle line, 2 are the country line. And then I pulled one Scentsy bar for the 16th because the 16th is my birthday. So I'm going to melt Happy Birthday from Scentsy. I also melted this bar recently because my daughter's birthday was the 9th of September. So I'm going to enjoy it again. This is in my club, so I get this 3 times a year. So that'll take care of 2 of those bars. So on day 17, the prompt is melt a spiced citrus scent. And you know, I'm all about some citrus, so this one was pretty easy to find some stuff. So I pulled from Scoopable Wax Melt, cinnamon glazed oranges. And I think I scored this in one of Kathy's mystery boxes. So this is the simple elegance of zestful slices of cool oranges drizzled with a warm, savory cinnamon glaze. Beautiful orange wax. This would also be the fruity fall scent. This could also be the orange scent. It smells delicious. It's just a warm, spicy, very sweet orange blend, and I'm looking very forward to that. So it's cinnamon glazed oranges. You know me, I love my sweet orange, and add a little spice to it, and I love it even more. Maybe not more, maybe the same, but from Lavender and Speckles, I pulled, oh, this is a new blend, and I do think it's on her pre-order for October 5th, and I'm going to get more. This is spiced orange cake with buttercream drizzle. And this is in her olive oil wax, so it's in a souffle. This says orange Danish, cinnamon spice cake, vanilla buttercream, and a touch of freshly squeezed oranges. I haven't warmed this yet, but oh my gosh, it smells amazing on cold. If you watch my haul, you know. I just know it's going to be so good. And then from Scoopable Wax Melts, I picked up orange cinnamon rolls. This is in a mini loaf. And this has notes of light citrus paired with gooey cinnamon buns. If you noticed, all of my scents have to do with orange. So, yeah, when it comes to citrus, orange is my preference. I do like lemon, but orange is my preference. Not really a fan of lime, so you won't see too many lime scents coming my way. Oh, and the last final thing I want to do is I want to finish up this brick that I've been working on since last year. This is one of the Christmas trees from last year. This is orange spice and everything nice. And so you can see I've made a lot of headway on it, but I'd like to finish that up. This has notes of not on here, of course. I think I wrote it down. I did. So this is winter orange tea, mulled spices, and vanilla bean. I don't get tea in this, and I don't really get much spice at all. It's mainly a very sweet orange citrus scent, and I love it. It's in my club, and I think I have another tree, but I want to finish this one up, so I look forward to enjoying that. And the Christmas trees are coming back, guys. All new scents, so they won't be the same as last year, but yeah, check out my website. I think they're on there with a banner coming soon. Maybe not yet. They're due to be released on October 14th. I'm hoping to do a video soon about Scentsy, but yeah, stay tuned. October 14th, there'll be 5 new scents in the Christmas trees, but I'm going to work on finishing that one. So on day 18, the prompt is pick a scent that drives you batty because of its performance. And I figured this meant like crazy, right? Because it doesn't perform well, which I thought this is kind of a weird prompt because why do I want to melt stuff that doesn't perform well? Well, as you know, I do keep trying certain vendors that don't do well in my home. I've tried several scents because either I went in hard on them and still have scents to try, but I'm just trying to get through this because, yeah, I don't want to keep buying stuff that doesn't do well in my house because there's just no purpose to it. And just because it doesn't do well in my house doesn't mean it doesn't do well in others. But I did pick a particular vendor that I pulled wax for. And like I was saying, I assume that's what this means. I don't think it means it drives me batty like in a good way, right? So anyway, I picked a vendor that I have constantly struggled with. And that is That Smell Good Shop. Now, I've had some good ones, but most do not do well in my home. So I've kind of done with purchasing from this vendor. But I have a lot of wax from this vendor because I went, you know, I broke a golden rule in the beginning. I went very heavy on her wax, not realizing that it may not do well in my home. And I guess I just assumed all wax would do well in my home. And I should know better. I have a very open space. And this isn't even doing well in my bedroom. So, not in my spa bedroom, not in my regular bedroom. I don't know. But let's hope that I have a good one here. So I pulled all scents that would be Halloween oriented. That Smell Good Shop, Ghost Ship. And this is scent notes of pumpkin latte, vanilla wafers, and coconut. So that sounds exciting. I'm going to put these in my tea lights and see how they do. So hopefully Ghost Ship will do well. It smells great on cold. Ichabod Crane. And this is notes of creamy pumpkin, toasty coconut, and pumpkin crunch. Sounds very similar to that other blend. I like how Ghost Ship smells better, but this smells pretty good. Ichabod Crane. Scarlet Witch. And I think I got this one in a D-stash. I did. This is cinnamon sugar, red apple, and fresh bread. Yeah. The apple note is strong. And this one, I do love the name of this. And I do think, I've tried this or a variation of this blend, and I did like it. So this is Never Sleep Again, which again is a nod to the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Coffee, butterscotch, frosted pumpkin, and toasted vanilla. Yeah, I'm trying to think, is it this one that I really liked? It might be called Nightmare on Elm Street that I really liked. There's one of them I really enjoyed. It might be Nightmares and Dreamscapes, which that's like, I feel like that's Stephen King. I don't know. It's something that had to do with nightmares. So I will try those out and let's cross our fingers that they do well. And nothing against the vendor. It's just my house. I am not trying to down the vendor in any way. A lot of people love That Smell Good Shop. I'm jealous that it doesn't do well in my home. I want it to. Her wax is priced so reasonably. I love the format it comes in. I decided recently to try her scoops. I actually have her scoops in my open space right now. I have it going. I have half. It's a big scoop. I don't have it here in front of me. I think I have it in the corner over there. It's one of the larger scoop tubs. Like, it's the size, you know, it's like the size of this guy, you know? And I can't detect it. It's apple turnover. And I thought for sure that might be the answer, is the scoops. And I will say, I love the consistency. Like, they are so much less sticky than other scoopables. Love the consistency, but I'm not getting much from apple turnover. So I'm going to try another one. I scored these in a D-stash, so I paid less than what they would have cost if I got them through the vendor. There's another one called Zombie Cider that I have in my basket for September. Hoping to get to that in the next couple of days and see how that one does. But apple turnover, yeah, I'm not. And I have a warmer right next to me. A hot plate when it's Oh, it's very hot. It's very hot. It's very hot. Ow, 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 ow. Woo! That's a Yankee hot plate, and that sucker gets hot. Ouch. I should have known better. But just goes to show you, it's in a very hot warmer, and I don't know, guys. I'm just not getting it. But like I said, don't let that deter you from trying this vendor, because most people have great performance with that Smell Good Shops wax. So I think I'm just out of the norm, and I could very well move to another house and it'd do great, but just not doing it in this house. Okay, so the next prompt we have is the 19th. So the 19th is warm, a fresh outdoor scent. And you guys know that that's not really my forte, but I pulled a couple of things, fall oriented, actually one's kind of winter oriented, and horror movie oriented. So the first thing I pulled was Jaws from Super Tarts. And this has scent notes of sea salt, fresh air, seagrass, spice, sliced plum. I always say spiced. Sliced plum and sweet pear. I love this blend. Very fresh. Fruity blend. Oh, it's so good. Ugh, I kind of don't want to warm it because I kind of want to hoard it. I did order a BAM bag of it in her pre-order, but it's not going to be enough. So anyway, there's Jaws. I thought it would be kind of perfect for this month in that it has the Jaws theme. And I love Jaws. I love the Jaws franchise. Don't know if it's kind of a fall scent, but it is a fresh outdoorsy scent, so I'll give it that. And then I think I pulled a couple of Scentsy bars. I did. So from last year's, I think it was some kind of LTO, Harvest Collection probably. This is Cashmere Leaves. Beautiful dark wax. And this is scent notes of falling leaves, crisp apple, and cashmere spice. I am really shocked this didn't come back. I thought it was popular. It's really nice. And this bar's been sitting a little bit, so I'm hoping it does even better than it did last year. Very nice apple woodsy scent. So that is falling leaves kind of scent. That is Cashmere Leaves. And then this is the blend I was talking about. It's kind of wintry, although honestly I could do this all year long. This is Frosted Vanilla. Beautiful light blue wax. And this is Vanilla Bean, Birch Bark, and Frosty Air. Oh, it's so good. I have the pods going in my car right now and in my office. Oh, it's such a good vanilla scent. Love it. Did not come back. So again, I have this with my club. Cashmere Leaves is locked up in my club too. So glad that there is such a thing as club. So day 20, the prompt is melt a scent from a retail store. Okay, you're gonna hate me on this one because I pulled so much retail wax because I have so much of it. Because you know, a lot of us who are in the vendor wax world, we started in like the retail wax world, right? I mean, Yankee Candle, Kringle Candle, Walmart, Better Homes and Garden, Tuscany, Goose Creek. You name it, I have it. So I'm trying to get through a lot of it. Because some of it is older, so I pulled a bunch. There's no way I'm going to get through all of it, but I pulled it and I'm hoping between October and November I can clear some of that out of here. So on my tray is more Kringle Candle, and I pulled a number of Kringle candles. So this one I meant to get to last year and didn't, and I have the candle I believe pulled, and I want to fire it up. So this is Leaf Peeper. And again, for Kringle Candle, I didn't pull the scent notes because there's too many. But this is basically like leaves from Bath & Body Works, which you're going to be like, but I thought you don't like that scent. That's what you said earlier. This is better. It's like a sweeter version. And it's definitely not as harsh. Oh, it smells so good to my nose. And I have a 3-wick over there too, and it's beautiful. So I can't wait to light it up. So that is Leaf Peeper. I do plan to get to that. If I don't get to it in October, it will definitely be November. Very nice apple leaves blend. From Kringle Candle, I pulled Warm and Toasty. And I haven't tried this yet, but I picked up the candle. Very smoky scent. It's supposed to be a smoky, marshmallowy scent. Most people have said that when they warmed it, it's more half and half marshmallow and smoke. I sure hope so. Because on cold, I get a lot of smoke. So that is Warm and Toasty. I'm hoping it smells just like that. That's what I need in my life. And this is one that I'm not sure I'm gonna like, but I purchased, again, just like that salted maple pumpkin one. I purchased it to try it, just in wax melt only. This is pumpkin rum toddy. I am just not really a boozy scent person, so I will say on cold, I don't love it. I definitely get that toddy, that rum toddy note, so we'll see. That is pumpkin rum toddy. It's interesting because I do like a little bit of rum, like in like an eggnog kind of blend. I do like it in that, like if it's like a butter rum, I like that, but I don't know. Also from Kringle, I pulled a classic apple cider donut. And this is just your typical yummy apple cider donut blend. I pulled Gorgeous. This is a favorite. This reminds me a lot of a pumpkin spice latte. And I did buy the Reserve Candle pumpkin spice latte recently. I bought 2 of them. And I'm so glad because it smells amazing. So I look forward. And I have the candle Gorgeous too. So I look forward to enjoying that this fall. And this has been in my collection for a while. So I want to get through it. This is Coffee Shop. And if you notice, the country candle versions are colored. And the Kringle candle versions are always white. From Sensationals, I pulled, because they're Halloween oriented, Sneaky Spiders. And I think this is, yes, pictures of cookie. I think it's like a cookie blend. Yep, it smells kind of like a chocolate cookie. And Ghouls Night Out, which I think is a little bit like a perfumey. It does smell a little perfumey, but it also smells like a little bakery, like almost like there's pumpkin or something in there. Yeah, I have the scent notes written down somewhere, but didn't pull them. In this blend, I pulled purposely because I was chatting with Miss Kelly Mack, who's also on YouTube. I'll link her channel below. Sweet, sweet lady. I enjoy interacting with her. She does a lot of Scentsy, but she does a lot of vendor wax too. She mentioned that she heard this was good. And I was writing back with her, and I was commenting with her, and I was like, oh, I have that in my collection. So I decided to pull it. She made me think of it, and I wanted to try it. And, you know, we both heard it was good. So this is Better Homes and Garden Fresh Orchard Apples. Pretty little red wax. And this is Apple Pear Blossom, Lemon, Sugar, and Vanilla Bean. And it just smells like a really sweet apple and a crisp pear. It smells really good. So I think I'm going to enjoy that. It smells very strong. I think I've had it since last year. So Fresh Orchard Apples. Am I driving you crazy yet with all the retail wax? So from Goose Creek, I pulled Spiked Pumpkin Donut. I've had some issues. Well, I've had one issue with a Goose Creek older wax melt not quite smelling like it originally did. So I kind of want to get through my older clams, which look like this. I'll show you a newer clam in a second, but the older clams look like this shape. And I want to get through them, especially my favorites. And this is a favorite. Oh, it's such a good, yummy pumpkin donut scent. Not smelling super strong in this clam, so hopefully it does okay when I warm it. But yeah, like that picture right there, that's what this smells like. So hopefully I get good performance. I also pulled Apple Cider Donut. Again, just like the Kringle, it's your classic apple cider donut scent, and that is also an older version. The newer version clams look like this. So you see they have like kind of a stand now. I really don't like the new clams because this, all this does is take up extra space in my wax bin. But this is Leaves Falling and Marshmallow Roasting. Oh, this is so good. I pulled 2 of them because I want this everywhere in my house. Oh, it's like a yummy, smoky, gooey marshmallow with a little bit of apple. Oh, it's so good. Leaves Falling and Marshmallow Roasting. And I really stocked up on this, so it still smells good in this clam. This is a newer version, but I got it last year. I really stocked up, so yeah, I got to get through them because I don't want to lose them. From Yankee Candle, I pulled, these are when they used to do the little wax melt singles. They don't sell these anymore. So, and I don't know how they'll do because they all have this little smell here hole in the packaging, which I'm like, I don't know why it's there because you can't smell crap through that hole. But I pulled 2. This is Pumpkin Banana Scone. And as you can see, it's just enough for 1 wax warmer. You won't get more than that. So, oops, I almost dropped it. A little slick. They don't sell these anymore, like I said, so I want to get through them. I love pumpkin banana scones. It is so good. It's such a yummy pumpkin banana bakery scent. And I have a candle, so I'll hopefully get to the candle this year because I didn't get to it last year. And I also pulled Honey Crisp Apple Cider. And I don't think I've tried this one before, so looking forward to getting into that. And the last retail wax, I think, yeah, I'm sorry, I went a little crazy on this day. Obviously, I'm not going to warm all this on the 20th, but I just wanted to bring it up, put it in my retail wax bin, and start trying to get through some of it. So this is Trapp's Cinnamon Cider. And I was really interested in this brand. This is like, I believe it's considered a luxury brand. A luxury brand. And I've run across a couple of their candles in Home Goods. And one, it was like an orange, I think it was orange clove. Yeah, I regretted so badly not getting that candle. When I went back, because they're marked down, of course, because they're in Home Goods. They're cheaper than what you would pay, that, you know, through Trap or whatever store sells them. And it smelled amazing. It was such a sweet citrus orange with just a little bit of clove, which is exactly what I like. And I went back for it and it was gone. It was like $25 for a 3-wick. And I was like, oh, why didn't I get it? Never saw it again. So I went on Amazon and I did find the orange clove scent in wax melt. So I haven't tried it yet, but I decided to pull this one. I might do the orange clove in November, or maybe a little closer to Christmas. But cinnamon cider has notes of fresh apple, cinnamon stick, and golden honey. I thought that would be perfect for this time of year. I have a number of these Trap blends, not a ton, but I have a number, and I haven't tried them yet, so I want to try those. And if you are interested in any of these, like I said, I found them on Amazon. I think they were priced at about $10 with Prime shipping, so I didn't think it was too bad for the brand, so I went ahead and picked that up. So now that we are done with the million gazillion retail wax blends that I pulled, let's see what day 21 prompt is. It is National Apple Day. Do you prefer red or green? I actually like both in wax, so I pulled. I gotta get all this retail wax out of the way because I can't even see what I pulled. Okay guys, I straightened up a little bit, got all that retail wax out of my way. So now I can see what I pulled for this day. So I pulled from Southbound Deathly Apples. And this is green on the top and it's black on the bottom. Let me see if I can get it out. Oh, look at that. It's got like a skull in it. Really love Rachel's wax. I'm finding that it's doing quite well in my home. So this has scent notes of green apples and red apples, so both are in here. Peach, blossoms, and orchid, and it just smells like a great apple blend. And obviously it fits with the theme of Halloween and spooky, so that is Deathly Apples. Looking forward to that. From Sassy Girl Aroma, I got this in a D-stash and it's all kinds of broken up, which kind of interferes with my OCD. So, and I don't know why, it all goes into a warmer, you gotta break it anyway, but it's just like, there's something about holding a brittle that isn't broken. And as you can see, this one is like all kinds of broken up. But this is Ghost World. And this is notes of Mac Apple, Driftwood, and Beach Nights. Oh my gosh. I don't know that I've had apple with beach nights before, so it's kind of interesting. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I'm getting through some of my Sassy Girl Aroma. I'm so proud of myself. So there's that. And then from Scentsy, I pulled 2 bars. I pulled green from the Chasing Rainbows collection. And this has scent notes of green wax. Let's see. Granny Smith apples, cactus blossom, and kiwi water. So Granny Smith apples, green apples. Not sure how I feel about that kiwi water, but I'm gonna try it. So green. This is coming across to me as more of a summery apple, which I don't usually do apple scents in the summer unless it's like apple blossom, but it's kind of floral. So we'll see how that goes. And then I pulled, this was also available in a Christmas tree brick last year, but I only grabbed it in a bar, which you could do if you put it in your club. And that'll be the same case with the bricks that are released this year. If you don't, or if you're not interested in getting them in brick size, you can add them to your club as a bar size. And I think I'm going to do that with all 5. As a Scentsy consultant, we had early access and could order the whole bunch for $100, which I believe is a price increase from last year. I feel like they were $90 for all 5 last year. Yeah, because this year I remember thinking they're also doing the 2 for $40 like they did last year. So a single one's $24, 2 would be $40, and then 5 for $100. And I remember thinking the 5 was the best deal last year. Too bad I didn't think I would like all of them. So I definitely think there's a price increase. I think they were $90 last year. If you remember, comment below, but I do think they were $90. So this is candy apple. And like I said, I just put a single bar in my club because I like candy apple scents, but like I could take them or leave them. I don't need them. This is weird. It's coming across kind of soapy smelling to me, which is weird. But I do get like that candy apple coating kind of scent, so I don't think it's going to be one I need again, but I will certainly enjoy it on this day or around this day. Okay, so on day 22, the prompt is warm a scent with nuts. Again, you guys know I'm not really an almond fan. I feel like almond is like the #1 nut that's in blends, wax blends. Not really. What's the other nut I don't love? Almond. Pecan I seem to be okay with. What's the other nut? Why am I drawing the blank? Pistachio. Pistachio is the other one. I know people love pistachio, but it's not my jam. It's just not. But anyway, I pulled a couple of scents here that I thought would fit the bill. So the first thing I pulled is from Britta's Creepy Treasures. This is Boogeyman. This could also fit a number of the other prompts like bee or movie. There's the label on that. Again, this is a witch bar. So Boogeyman has scent notes of caramelized pralines, sugar cookie, and butter brickle. I believe pralines count. So there you go. Oh, this smells amazing. Oh my gosh, it smells good. Yeah, her caramelized praline oil is pretty good. So looking forward to Boogeyman. I need to stream that new Stephen King Boogeyman. I need to do that. Is that playing on Max? It's on one of my stream carriers, so I need to check that out. So from Sassy Girl Aroma, logs. I mentioned in the first video, I couldn't remember what these were called. They kind of look like bread things. I think she calls them logs. So this is pumpkin creamer, Sassy Girl Aroma, if I didn't say all of that. And so this has scent notes of a cozy, creamy blend of cashew creamer. So it doesn't say cashews, but cashew creamer. I mean, that's made with cashews, okay? So this totally counts. And I don't think I've ever had a wax blend with cashews, so interesting. So cashew creamer, pumpkin puree, brown sugar. This could also meet that brown sugar prompt, and a sprinkle of nutmeg powder. This smells pretty good. So that's what I'm planning on melting that day, along with Scentsies. Oh, I've been waiting to get into this. I've been hoarding this because it hasn't come back. I'm praying it comes back for Bring Back My Bar. I know people online have said, I hope it doesn't come back again. But I do, because I wasn't with Scentsy when this scent existed, and I need this in my club. So, banana nut bread. Like I said, I scored some, and I've been hoarding it. I don't even remember how I got it. I don't know if I got it through eBay or what I did. And it has held up remarkably well for the amount of time I've been holding on to this. But this has scent notes of ripe bananas, nuts, and spice. So it certainly counts. I don't know what kind of nuts. I'm assuming walnuts, and I do like walnuts in wax. So pecans and walnuts I can do. About to find out about cashew apparently. And I love banana nut bread from Scentsy. So please, please let it come back for Bring Back My Bar. I can't wait till we find out. It's like, when did they say they'll tell us? I think it's November they're going to tell us. Oh, I'm so impatient. Patience is not my virtue. All right, next prompt. Day 23 is a warmer showcase plus picture day. Share with us a favorite fall Halloween warmer. So I'll insert a picture of my favorite Halloween warmer. And that way I can share that, and I'll try to remember to post a picture on the day of, probably on my community tab and maybe my Instagram. But this is a free melt day, so 23rd. What did I pull from a free melt? I pulled a number of scents. So from Britta's Creepy Treasures, I pulled Coven. This is her little ghosty. And believe it or not, this wax, this piece is big enough to do my open space because Britta's performs amazing in my home. So this is coffee, vanilla, pumpkin, marshmallow, and caramel kettle corn. It smells so good. I am a big fan of Coven from American Horror Story. So yeah, looking forward to getting into that. I am so excited about the Britta's wax this month. For Lavender and Speckles scents, I pulled... Did I pull this for this day? I thought I pulled this for the caramel day. Maybe I figured I had too many caramels. So I wanted to get through this. I have a bunch of samples from her raspberry jam sampler. And I'm not loving raspberry jam right now. So I kind of want to get through them. But a lot of them are kind of more summery. But I thought because this has caramel in it, it could fit the bill. So this is Lavender and Speckles, raspberry jam, and vanilla and caramel sea salt. So kind of summery still, but it smells good. So I'm totally going to do that. Either I'll do that on caramel day or I'll do that on this day, but planning on getting into that. And then from Scoopable Wax Melts, I pulled Harvest Spice in a mini loaf. And that's got a little bit of dog hair there. Jersey, she sheds like a banshee. Her hair is everywhere. I can vacuum every 5 minutes and still her hair will be somewhere. Harvest Spice has notes of sweet pumpkin with some light spice. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful, yummy, delicious smelling, kind of like pumpkin bread with a little bit of spice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to digging into that. Kathy's wax does amazing in my home. I love it. Did I pull anything else for that day? No, that's it. So day 24 is Melt a Fall Leaves Colored Wax. Love that prompt. So I pulled out a few. First one I pulled is from Rose Girls. This is Snickerdoodle Apple Pie Cookies. How fallish does that wax look? Perfect, right? So this has notes of Snickerdoodle cookies and hot apple pie. I don't always like Snickerdoodle's scents in wax. Like, I love the smell of a Snickerdoodle cookie. It's like a sugar cookie with cinnamon. This smells pretty dang good. I know Scentsy Snickerdoodle, I don't know what is going on with their Snickerdoodle cookie scents, but they come off as sour to me. And I don't hear anyone else say it, so I guess it's just my nose. But I picked this up in January, so I'm looking forward to getting through that. Perfect, I think, for fall. From Britta's Creepy Treasures, I pulled Candyman. And this, I gotta take this out, because, yeah, look at the colors. I mean, epitome of fall. So Candyman has scent notes of espresso, caramel maple swirl. This could be maple too. And sweet and creamy. Look at this. I haven't seen her do the witch shape in a little bit, so I hope she brings them back. But look at the layers, guys. I mean, that's like every fall color there is. It just looks like a beautiful fall color tree. This smells amazing. It's gonna be a good Britta's month. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be good. So that was, what was that? Candyman. That could also fit the movie prompt. And from L3 Waxy Wonders, I pulled a beautiful, like, reddish orange color. This is Highway to Hell. This is in her puppy pack. And this is pumpkin pecan pie and apple cider. Get the apple cider for sure. So, looking forward to that. And then from Scentsy, I pulled Scary Good. And they did bring this back. So this is currently in the catalog. It was apparently a scent of the month. Was it last year? Or the year before? I don't remember. But this has scent notes of, and obviously it's orange, so it's a fall color. This has scent notes of pumpkin puree, cinnamon, toasted butterscotch, and vanilla. It's cinnamon. Okay, I was gonna say, I get a spiciness from this. I like this. I was gonna pull that, the new scent that's the scent of the month for September. Boo. Spooky Boo Sweet. I don't remember what it's called. Oh my gosh. I just recently warmed it. I really like it. I think I'm gonna club it, but I'm not sure. So I was gonna pull that, but I've already warmed it, so I can't. So I went with the next best thing, Scary Good, which kind of that scent of the month. What is that called? I'm probably gonna think about it later. It smells like a mixture of this and Gimme Candy, so it's good. Okay, day 25, melt a patchouli, or starts with a P, scent. I went patchouli. I don't like patchouli, but in Britta's, I do. So I pulled both of her most famous patchouli blends. Babashook, absolutely, yes please. This is patchouli, sugar cookie, vanilla bean, marshmallow, and sweet and creamy. If you don't know already, Britta's has the most beautiful patchouli. It's absolutely lovely. Like, I can't think of another word to describe it. It's so good. That is the most delicious. And this is a blend that everyone recommends that you try if you're just getting into patchouli. Like I said, I'm not, like, patchouli, dirty, hippie, skunky patchouli, not a fan. Bath and Body Works, what's it? Spiced pumpkin and patchouli. That's a thumbs down. I do not like that kind of patchouli. I do realize that patchouli is also in perfumes, and there are some perfumey blends that I do like it in, but this wax from Britta's, this is amazing. So Babashook, this is the one everyone recommends if you're just getting into patchouli, and if you find that you like Babashook, go straight for her most famous blend. This could also fit the movie prompt. This is The Exorcist. There's that. Another witch bar. These little guys are heavy. My arm's getting a workout tonight. So The Exorcist is patchouli, Palo Santo, and vanilla bean marshmallow. I gotta get my nose in there. Her Palo is very good too. You gotta like Palo Santo to like this blend though. So if you don't, I would go with Babashook. Palo's not in that, right? No. This is definitely more sugary, creamy, vanilla-y. Definitely. So that might be the patchouli blend you want to go for. Really good. But The Exorcist, so good, so good. And I was really hoping we would see a sampler with The Exorcist this year, but things have changed for Britta, and I don't think that's happening. But we did get the Halloween event. Mine actually arrived today. I have it shipped to a UPS store, and it arrived. And the notification came through after the store had closed, so wasn't very happy about that. But I guess I shall survive. So day 26 is melt any pumpkin scent for National Pumpkin Day. And you know I have no shortage of pumpkin scents in my wax collection. And I pulled a number. Yes, I did. So from Rose Girls, I pulled Let's Go Ghouls. And Let's Go Ghouls has notes of vanilla chai, vanilla pumpkin marshmallows, and pumpkin milkshakes. There was a vanilla chai scent I picked up from Rose Girls that I wasn't crazy about on cold. Okay, it's not this one. Whatever it was, the vanilla chai was really strong. And I like chai if it's blended in, but not super strong. So this smells really good. So Let's Go Ghouls. From Harper James, I pulled October. And this has notes of pumpkin crunch cookie, pumpkin pie, pumpkin souffle, and pumpkin cheesecake. I haven't warmed this yet, but oh my god, that smells amazing on cold. From Britta's, I pulled pumpkin head. This could also be a movie. Pumpkin latte, pumpkin crunch cake, and rustic lodge. I love her pumpkin latte oil. I love her pumpkin crunch cake oil. And I like her rustic lodge oil. So this is a no-brainer. Looking really forward to that. And I still haven't remembered what this is called, but a jack. I don't know. I can't remember. From Teddy Bees, I pulled Team Pumpkin. I scored a number of Teddy Bee souffles and destashes, and I believe this is one of them. So I'm just kind of going through, because, you know, a lot of people say Teddy Bees is really well cured after a year. I don't know that I'm going to wait a year on all of mine, but I figured if it's already a year, hey, let's go, right? So Team Pumpkin is notes of pumpkin pie, vanilla frosting, sweet sugar cookies blended with our sugar and spice. That's smells good. Looking forward to that. I forget what's in there, sugar and spice, but it does have a little bit of a spicy ring to it. And definitely pumpkin. And then from Scentsy, I pulled, because I want to get through this. I feel like I've had this for a while. So this is from a former Bring Back My Bar, but I don't think that's how I got it. This is pumpkin marshmallow. I think this is probably something I got on the black market. And this has scent notes of, I think, pumpkin and marshmallow, and I think graham cracker. Yes, marshmallow, baked pumpkin, and graham cracker crust. Smells just like that, so we'll see what I get out of that on warm. I think I have 2 bars, so I'm gonna at least try to get through 1. All right. So day 27, the prompt is S, S, or S with a twist. Smell a simple, smoky, or sample scent. So, me being the extra person that I am, pulled a number of qualifying scents. So I pulled a smoky in Sassy Girl Aroma, Critters in the Night. And I just know there's no way I'm getting through all these brittles, but I'm wishful thinking, I know. I just couldn't stop pulling these Halloween scents. So, I'm going to be sorry for all that I got to put back. But I'm going to try. I'm going to go through as much as I can. This is Bonfire, Marshmallow, Cream, and Woods. That sounds good. From Rose Girls, I pulled Salem, like the Salem Witches. Hello. So Salem has notes of pumpkin pecan waffles, campfire marshmallows, and vanilla sandalwood. I think I scored this through a D-stash, pretty sure. And then speaking in that realm, I also pulled a sample, which meets both because it's also smoky. Coffee in Salem has, Coffee in Salem, didn't show you. I think I got, did I get that in a D-stash? No, I got that through Rose Girls back in December. So yeah, time. Absolute Coffee, pumpkin pecan waffles, campfire marshmallows, and vanilla sandalwood. So exact same as Salem, but the addition of the Absolute Coffee. So looking forward to that. I like Rose Girls coffee scents. From the Pharmacist's Daughter, I think I went a little heavy on the smoky. From the Pharmacist's Daughter, I pulled Sip by the Fire. This is in her tiles. And Sip by the Fire has notes of pumpkin chai, s'mores, and marshmallow fireside. So looking forward to getting into that. Yeah, I definitely get that chai note, but I get that marshmallow fireside too. So, and that s'mores, there's like a sweetness to it. And another sample I pulled because I really want to try this new wax that Dustis has. And I meant to pull like one of her tiles that I purchased, but totally forgot. So I don't know if I'll get around to pulling something, but I figured if I pulled this sample, this would work. And plus, it goes with the movie prompt and Halloween theme. This is Sinister. And I have no idea what the scent notes are in this, but I'm looking forward to getting into it. Ooh. This is like, it definitely has like a smokiness to it, but it also has like a wood note. Oh, is that like oud or something? It's some kind of wood. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I'm certainly gonna try it out and see how it does. Super excited to try her new formula. So that is Sinister. I love that movie. So day 28, the prompt is Monster Mashup. Mix 2 scents of your choice. You guys know I have no blending abilities. So I cheated and I let the vendor blend it for me. So I was careful to pull scents where they were more than one blend, but the vendor did it. So I take no credit. From Rose Girls, I pulled oatmeal cookies with girlfriends. My wax is gorgeous. And I picked this up back in January, so it's time. Oatmeal cookies, pumpkin sugar donuts, which is Bath & Body Works type. Vanilla pumpkin Noel, marshmallow smoothie, and monster cookie, which is the girlfriends part. Yeah, looking forward to this. Got oatmeal cookies. I don't know what it is about Rose Girls and Super Wax Melts, but I like their oatmeal cookie oil. And I don't always say that about a vendor's oatmeal cookie because I feel like a lot of times it's like super spicy, but I like it in their blends. From Britta's, I pulled the Fog. That's in her Predator shape. There's her label. And this is a mix of Beach Nights and Autumn Day. I don't know how I feel about Autumn Day. I know it's popular with most people, but I'm certainly going to try it. And from Rose Girls, this was a sample actually in a recent order. Well, from July. This is Carbs with Girlfriends. And I think I mentioned this earlier. So, Carbs with Girlfriends is pumpkin sugar donuts, cookies, bread, vanilla bean Noel, vanilla wafers, monster cookie, and marshmallow smoothie. I love this blend. I love the colors. I love the chunks. These are her little chunk waxes. There's like 2 pieces in there. So I'm glad I pulled, you know, quite a bit of smaller shapes, because I do think that'll help me get through quite a bit here. All right, where are we at? We are on day 29. So day 29, trick or treat. Melt a scent you're unsure of. Okay, I pulled 2. So the first one is from the Bathing Garden. This is Bride of Frankenstein Smoothie. Now, first of all, this wax is amazing looking. Now, I'm going to bitch and moan and groan about this wax when I have to clean it up. But it is just truly a work of art. I mean, there's little bones in there. There's little lips. There's a little spider web. There's a little Frankenstein with some eyeballs. Creepy eyeballs. Yeah. Now, I think, did I look up the scent notes on this? I think I did, and I didn't write it down. It's like a bunch of stuff going on in here, but yeah, there's spearmint in here. I get it for sure. But I think there's like lemon. I think there's some kind of apple. I'm not sure about this blend. I don't know that I like how this smells. I love how beautiful the wax is. I don't know that I like how this smells. So, definitely fits the bill. This is a scent I'm unsure of. So, Bride of Frankenstein Smoothie fits the bill in that I'm not sure, and it's Halloween. So, we'll see. We'll see. I may not be brave enough to get into it, but we'll see. And I also pulled from Scoopable Wax Melts. I think this was a score from a mystery box. I feel like when I ordered this mystery box back in February, I got a lot of fall scents. So I'm pretty geared up with some fall scents as far as scoops. So this is Frosted Pumpkin type. And I don't know, is that a Bath & Body Works type? I don't remember a Frosted Pumpkin. But the scent notes are creamy pumpkin, lightly spiced, with notes of lemon, maple, sugar, and vanilla frosting. Just reading the notes, like, I wouldn't pick this up. So I'm not familiar with this type, and knowing that it has lemon with pumpkin and maple, I think it's maple sugar, but I'm thinking lemon and pumpkin, no. And I'm really not sure on this one, guys. It's not bad. Like, I like it better than I like that green concoction over there. And again, that's just scent preference. I'm sure there are people out there who love it. And that wax is beautiful. And I do like the Bathing Garden. So no shade. I am never going to throw shade at the vendor. I may say, you know, I'll always be honest. Because if it doesn't do well in my home, I will share that with you. But I'm not here to throw any shade at the vendor. I'm just like, I just really, you know, we don't like how something smells. We don't like it. I'm not crazy about that scent. So, not sure how I'm feeling about this one either. So, Frosted Pumpkin type. Again, no shade. You guys know I really love Kathy's wax. So, you know, just sometimes the scent just doesn't jive with our nose. But I like that prompt. That was interesting. So, I'll definitely find out, right? So, on day 30, this prompt is melt any candy scent. Haha, that sounds like a fun one. So, again, I pulled a few. So, from Zeep, again, a small piece. So, yeah, these are a few small pieces here. So, I pulled Wonka Pops from Zeep. This was part of a mystery bag that I picked up from Zeep. This has scent notes of sugared candy, citrus fizz, and childhood fun. This is just like a fizzy candy scent. I smell it on cold. I haven't warmed it, so we'll get into that. From Zeep, also, I pulled Scary Movie. This could also fit the movie prompt. So I told you there was a lot of movies in here as far as scent names. I showed this in my Zeep haul, but let me see if I can get this out because this is just too cute. This is scent notes of, oh, am I gonna smudge it. Look, yeah, I'm dropping wax. This is soft today. Probably been upstairs too long. Look at that. Is that not cute? Like, so Halloween looking. So this has scent notes of, let me see if I can get this back in the bag. Okay, not too bad. This is buttered popcorn, candy corn, and candied apples. Not sure. Honestly, this could go on the I'm not sure of prompt too. But I'm not always a fan of buttered popcorn. But, I don't know. I got a feeling I am going to like this one warm. So, buttered popcorn, candy corn, and candied apples. That's Scary Movie from Zeep. Super cute wax. Zeep is about to release her holiday collection on October 5th. So, if you're interested in her holiday collection as far as wax, and she's releasing body care stuff too. She always does, and candles. But if you're interested in any of the wax melts, that's what I'll be going for. Or anything else, October 5th. I believe it's 12 noon Central Time. So, yeah, check that out. And from Harper James, I scored this in her spring cleaning wax giveaway. So, it was a thing, it was an event where Mary just gave, she was getting rid of a lot of older wax that she had. Maybe it didn't have labels on it. Maybe, whatever the reason, she was letting it go. Still had smell, but just wanted to give it away. And all we had to do was pay shipping. And she really set it up in a neat way. If you're ever interested in hearing about that, I posted a video about it. But this is candy corn. And I do love me some candy corn. So this is vanilla and almond butter. I don't particularly think this smells 100% like candy corn. But it's definitely like a honey almond butter scent for sure. So I will get into that and hopefully enjoy it. And from Scentsy, now speaking of authentic candy corn, like I feel like this fits the bill. From Scentsy, I pulled Gimme Candy. And oh my gosh, that orange wax. If you watched my empties video recently, you know that I warmed this very recently. I totally enjoyed it. I really love it. This is also a former scent of the month. Yeah, this baby goes in my club at the end of each season to make sure I don't lose it. That is such a good candy corn scent, and I should tell you the scent notes. It's caramelized sugar, honey, and buttercream. That's exactly what candy corn smells like on the nose. Like, it's perfect. And then, the last day, Halloween. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo day. Happy Halloween. It's a free melt day. So, I decided to pull a couple of items that had Halloween in the name to celebrate the day, my favorite holiday. And I'm not 100% sure I'm going to get into this because I'm not sure if it's cured well enough yet. Although, this is back from March. Oh, this should be okay. This should be okay. So this is from Teddy B's, Sweet Halloween. For some reason, I thought this was July. But no, it's from March. So this is candy corn, vanilla cupcakes, and sweet vanilla frosting. I think I scored some of this in a D-stash too. So maybe, no, I think it's the same date. It smells so buttery good. It smells like buttery and sweet. Sugary. Oh, that smells good. It's like a candy corn blend as well. So it could fit the other prompt as well. But I just thought save that for Halloween day. I do think that's ready to go. Even though it's like a vanilla based scent. So I'm definitely going to try it. And then from Britta's, last but not least, this is Halloween is like made for her. And I think they're talking about me when they say that, because Halloween is totally made for me. And I am a her. This is such a cute spider web. I'll take it out to share. I think she has like 1 cent left from these spider shapes on her site currently. Look at that. And layered as almost always. So this has scent notes of sweet pumpkin puree, funnel cake, and Britta's funnel cake is sweet, not spicy. And sweet bakery dough. And I think sweet bakery dough is one of those oils that she has to replace. Yeah, this is nice. I definitely get all of that. The sweet pumpkin puree has a bit of a spicy note to it though. Not like overly so. But I get that sweet funnel cake and I get that sweet bakery dough. This was poured back October last year, so it's coming up on a year. So I wanted to get into that. I'm guessing I probably got this in a D-stash because my bags are usually a little bit neater than this until I get to, you know, handling them like I do. And then they start looking pretty darn rough. So that is Halloween. I put it in backwards. Halloween is like made for her. That's all right. It'll do, right? No, my OCD will not let me leave it like that. Yeah, so I fixed it. And guys, as I'm sitting here looking at my table, I realized that I forgot to mention a blend. Hi. What day was this? This was, I think this was blends that include a nut. And I was just talking about, I didn't have that many. What day was that? That was the 23rd. So this was pulled for day 23. I can never do it perfectly, can I? So this was a scent that has nuts. It actually could be a dessert too, but this is from Traverse City Wax. This is blueberry banana bread. And I loved how this smelled so much on cold that I went back and got another bag. So I really do hope that this performs, because I really need it to, because it smells amazing. This is fresh blueberries, banana bread, toasted nuts, and butter cake. I can't believe I forgot it. It was just sitting to the side. This is her bakery bag where she does shapes. I'll pull out a couple. They're stuck to each other. Look how cute. It's like that Tiffany's blue kind of. Oh, so cute. It smells so good. It smells just like banana nut bread with blueberries baked into the bread. Like heaven. Absolute heaven. Oh yeah. I need this to do well, because this, this is going to be a blend. It's going to be a favorite. I just know it. So that's blueberry banana bread. Sorry, I forgot to include that for day 23. But happy that I'll be getting into a bakery bag, because the only thing about bakery bags is they take up a lot of space. I love that, you know, they have their shapes in them, like Swanky does them, Southbound does them, Traverse City Wax does them. I like that. But they take up a lot of space, and I don't like that as much. And I could rebag them, but you know, the label and everything, I guess I could cut it. I don't know. I'm probably not going to do all that, but you know. Anyway. Oh, this was a long video, and this was a lot of wax, and I told you I should have just used the word unhinged. I think I would use that in my title for my video, because it was absolutely unhinged. I absolutely went too far. But I love October, I love Halloween, I love all things spooky, I love horror movies, I love Britta's wax, so it was just too easy to go crazy. It was too easy to go crazy. There's no way I'm fitting all this in my basket. I keep all my melting basket in like a wooden crate, a little wooden crate that's like, it's not all fitting. So I don't know. Luckily, I keep my Scentsy separate. I keep my Scentsy in a little small mini fridge that I have in my little dining room area. So I keep my Scentsy separate, so I don't have to try to fit that. But, oh gosh, yeah. I don't know. I'm going to make a big dent. I know that. I'm going to make a big dent. I'm going to totally enjoy this month. I'm looking so forward to so much of this wax. Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward. I'm also looking forward to hearing what you're getting into this month. Are you following a certain wax challenge? And by the way, I mentioned at the beginning, Martha's wax challenge. I do want to go over her prompts real quickly, because like I said, they were really neat. And everything I pulled, yeah, so much of it fits in her prompts. And so I really thought that was cool. So I just want to go over it really quickly. Like I said, I will post Martha's channel. I believe I posted it on my first video, but I'll post it on this video as well. Love, love, love her channel. Martha is one of the biggest reasons that I started to do YouTube. So I still think I'm kind of crazy for doing it, but I am enjoying it. And I really, really like interacting with you, because I have no wax friends. Done. None of my friends like wax. None of my coworkers, none of my friends, none of my relatives. Yeah. In fact, you know, I told you in recent videos, not recent, but videos over time, I became a Scentsy consultant because I buy a lot of Scentsy. And so I joined Scentsy to kind of get a discount back on my own stuff. But I was thinking it wouldn't be awful if I did sell some Scentsy and made some extra money on the side. Hey, that would help my wax habit, right? But among other things, it would chip in here and there. And I thought that would be fabulous. It's a win-win, right? I've been a Scentsy consultant, I think 5 months, probably going on 6. I haven't sold any wax to anyone except my daughter, who's purchased from me twice because she doesn't really do wax. And both times she only purchased a warmer because she wanted it for looks. So she doesn't do wax. So she's my best customer besides myself, of course, myself. So, but yeah, I say all that to say is because I like Scentsy so much, I started watching Martha's videos, and then I started noticing, like I was watching Two Quick Wicks, Lexi, I'll post her channel below as well, love her channel. She was doing these videos with something called vendor wax, and I didn't know what that was, and I couldn't figure out, and then I started watching Martha's videos as well. I couldn't figure out why these people were holding up these smudgy bags and talking about them. I was like, what is going on here? I had to figure it out, and now I have entered this world that's just crazy, and now I love so many YouTubers videos that do the vendor wax, that do the Scentsy. Yeah, but Martha does both, and a lot of people do both. I do both. A lot of people on YouTube do. And yeah, I just love Martha's channel. I love her channel. Check her out. She's amazing. You probably already know who she is, but I wanted to go over her wax challenge real quick. So she posted this on her Facebook group, so you can pick it up there. I'm guessing she probably put it on her YouTube community channel, so check there. She may have even done a video, I'm not sure, but I'm guessing for sure probably her community channel. So she did week, and she broke it up into weeks. So five prompts. Week 1 is October 1st through October 7th. Melt a wax inspired by spooky movies. So obviously, I have a lot of wax that fits that bill. So this week, melt wax with names inspired by your favorite spooky movies. Think of titles like The Exorcist, Hello, Psycho, Hocus Pocus. I actually have wax called Hocus Pocus, but I don't think it's cured enough. I picked it up from Zeep recently, and I decided not to pull it. Nightmare on Elm Street. I definitely have wax inspired by Nightmare on Elm Street here, and Beetlejuice, definitely have that. Let your melts pay tribute to all the iconic Halloween classics. I have a plethora here to fit that bill, so I will be sharing in that challenge as well as Patricia Gates. So week 2, October 8th through October 14th, Halloween creatures and characters. I love this wax challenge. She did such a great job. Pick wax with names that reference Halloween creatures and characters. Think witches, ghosts, ghouls, vampires, werewolves, and Frankenstein, and goblins. It's time to get those spooky figures melting. I think I have a plethora of scents that fit that bill as well, so I'll definitely be participating. Week 3, October 15th through October 21st, Halloween colors. For this week, let's go bold with color. Melt wax in traditional Halloween shades. Green, black, orange, purple. I think I fit the bill, guys. These colors will set the perfect mood for spooky season. So again, I will be participating. Week 4, October 22nd to October 28th, Haunted and Midnight Melts. Melt wax with eerie names like Haunted House, Midnight Spell, Ghostly Apparition, or Witching Hour. Anything that gives off late night or haunted vibes is perfect for this week. I think I have some wax that fits this bill. I actually have some scents that I didn't pull that would also fit this bill. I know I have, like, it might be Ghostly Apparition or just Apparition from Brita's. I know I have that. I have some stuff that has witching in the name, maybe something called Witching Hour. I have a wax from Harper James called Irresistible, Irresistible. I have definitely stuff that fits this bill, but I have stuff in this pile that would do it as well. Week 5, October 29th through October 31st, Trick or Treat. It's Halloween week. End the challenge by melting your favorite treat scents, whether they're sweet, candy-like, or just your all-time spooky favorite. Obviously, I have stuff here that meets the prompt, so happy to participate that week as well. So I have lots of scents here that also fit Martha's challenge, and I just love how put together this is. I just love how open-ended it is, how you can just pretty much fit anything in when you can fit it in. You don't feel pressured to fit it on a certain day, which like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm kind of just doing the best I can to do the prompts on the day that they're asked for, but if I can't, I just do it as close as I can, and you know, I just do my best. So that's all we can do. The point is to have fun, not to be pressured and you know, yeah, challenge, but not to be pressured, right? So you do your best and enjoy it, have fun. And if you can't meet a prompt on a certain day, there's nothing to worry about. So at the end, she says, share your spooky melts with us using hashtag October Wax Melting Challenge 2024. So again, I'll put that across the screen so you can share if you're doing Martha's challenge. And let's see how creative everyone gets. I'm so excited to start pulling my spooky October basket and can't wait to see what everyone else picks. Let's make this Halloween season the best smelling one yet. I looked at YouTube earlier today. I don't think she had a video up yet of her melting basket, but I would assume she'll post a video of her melting basket, so look forward to that. Again, I will post her channel below, but that just sounds like so much fun. Yeah, looking very forward to that. So, it's going to be an amazing month. It's going to be an amazing month, guys. Like I said earlier, share with me below what you plan on getting into this month. Do you love Halloween like I love Halloween? It's okay if you don't. It's okay if you don't like pumpkin. It's okay if you don't like candy corn. But hopefully you're getting into fall scents. So yeah, share below what you're getting into. I would love to hear. And if you enjoyed this content, give me a thumbs up. I'm really sorry I talked too long again. But yeah, give me a thumbs up anyway. I'm just being silly. Join my channel, guys. Join my channel. I would love to have you here. Subscribe. I would love to see you back. I would love to interact with you. Yeah, the wax community is great. Join me, please. And I will see you in the next video. And happy Halloween. Happy spooky night. Happy October, guys. Bye, my smell good friends. Bye-bye.